I swear, I love Laura for this. Like, yeah, but enough is enough. Like, madam, calm down. Man, check fate out. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Naomi, and this is my beautiful friend, the real housewife of Kwakama. Drama. Anyways, so today we'll be reviewing the Real Housewives of Lagos season 2 episode 10. So, first and foremost, I just want to say that Auntie Iyabo, something like
Are we? Why are we always starting with this?
no, because right now, like I don't know, I want to believe that she's really acting for us. You know, she's an actress. I want to believe that this is not really her.
Like this is her acting.
Yes. And if this is not her acting, in fact, a lot of them, though in this episode, Mariam was calm after the previous episode, but if they are not acting, Auntie Iyabo, Chioma, Mariam, I think there are people in their close circles, if they are watching like this episode, people in their close circles, like their friends, and they shouldn't even try to sugarcoat the thing with them. They should just tell them the truth. Honest people should talk to them that you guys are really messing up because like whatever they are doing just doesn't make sense. Am I not speaking facts?
Sorry, it's not that deep.
It's the thing because these ladies, I don't like what they are portraying. If this is really who they are terrible people. I'm sorry to say, it's just how I feel.
Like we keep saying this. There are some celebrities that you're farms in. It's just better for you to farms them. Oh, I like this person. I like this person. You like their work. Love their work.
Exactly.
Because by the time they show you their original attitude, you'll be very, very disappointed. I'm telling you the fact.
So anyway, this scene started with Faith, having a family time, with her mom, her son, and her younger brother. And it was just a beautiful thing to watch. You could see that love and everything. And they keep saying, if you even check on the X app, you see some people saying, Faith is fake, she's uptight. But I think you can't just be free with people that you're not really close to. But of course, when she's with her close pals, her family, she's going to open up. Anyway, that's that for that. And then it also takes us to the next thing, which is so Dr. Rommel, he has finally opened his practice in Lagos, Nigeria, and invited Chioma Iyabo. So Chioma invited Tanya along, So the first person to get there was Chioma, and then Iyabo came. And then the next thing, Chioma was like, "Oh, I also invited my friend Tanya." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then she was like, "Oh, Chioma, Tanya has is angry with you, And I was like, "Oh, what did I do?" And then the next one was like, Iyabo was like, "Your friend told her something, that one." And she fake leaves went free in her head, like the hate, in fact now we even call it hate. Before I was saying the dislike, but the hate that Iyabo has for Faith, I really don't understand. Like, I want to know the reason why she has this much, anger.
Is that a rhetorical question? Or do you want me to give you an answer?
My sister.
I've told you before. I've tried to convince you. I don't know why you're not convinced enough. She has already said it. Now, the reason she does not like her is the fact that, first of all, Faith is not humble. Second of all, you're walking into...
She's not humble because she's not kissing her backside.
And she said you're walking into a place where, in her words, queens, I don't know who crowned that.
But if we're being honest, if we go back to the season 1, Iyabo was never...
She had no crown.
She had no crown. Of course, we had Caroline, we had King of Fashion, we had Laura, Chioma, of course, to an extent. Chioma, yes, we had Chioma. But Iyabo, she was just that lady that was just there.
She was just basic.
She was just there. So
and that's why then now she have entered the there. She have entered the palace now. She's not dragging crown. So Allah, the one girl from nowhere came in now and she want to come and drag crown that you have not earned.
But the thing is, this girl, she's just so unbothered by them. Like, I hope when they are watching this, they'll realize that this girl not even send
They
them.
can't realize because every time they watch, they keep seeing fake. You know, when these people they just want to, they are now projecting themselves on faith, which is really not good at all. I mean, so let's go back to the conversation that they were having.
Okay.
And then
Tanya
Tanya
came.
walked in and she was like, "Oh, Dr. Rommel, I'm not happy with you."
Let me take this off my chest before we get on yummy lovely.
Before we go into that chest that you don't even have, first of all, Tanya, you don't have anything in your chest is chestless. Auntie, please, can
Not
you learn?
literally.
Like, yeah, I mean, she doesn't have anything in her
She
chest.
doesn't have a backbone. Like,
Can
Mama,
can you please learn how to stand on your own?
yeah.
Can you create that thing for us to know that this is Tanya? Can you not just be a follow auntie? Like
Exactly.
anything, because I don't want to offend Iyabo, I don't want to offend
Chioma,
whatever
exactly.
they say goes.
Exactly. Whereas your diary's room, your like when you listen to her in the diary room, you see that she's actually okay. She says spits facts. But when you're now with these people, what is it? Are you scared of them? Like, are you scared of being alone? Okay, like for Mariam now, Mariam, she's everywhere. But you can see that Mariam sticks to, like, she's not scared of being on her own. She says it
Yeah.
as it is. Like, she's not scared of anybody. So Tanya, please, can you stand up for yourself? Okay, not stand.
Can you call a spade a spade? Can you call black black? Can you call
Can you
white
call
white?
a spade in front of these other women?
Because you've had a conversation with Faith. Faith has shown you receipt. This is it. This is what Dr. Rommel said. And I like Chioma so much. They don't disappoint. You know, when you say some things, when you're trying to explain what happened previously, they will shall give us the video to remind us that, guy, this is not
This is
what you
what-
said, or this is what you said. Oh. So, yeah, it now brings us back to Dr. Rommel and the girl. So she was like, oh, this is what happened. This is what she. Do you know she didn't even say the original thing? They were just going back and forth. In fact, that was just an avenue for them to abuse Faith as usual.
And it didn't even bust my head was when, I don't, like, I always tell you, Chioma, some people will be like, Chioma does not like Faith because of Iyabo. It's a lie. Chioma doesn't like Faith on her own because Chioma also feels threatened by Faith. Like when Iyabo was like, can you compare her to Chioma? This lawyer.
But why did she do
Why
that
are they even
though?
comparing?
Like why did Iyabo do that? Can you compare her? See, Chioma is a lawyer. Chioma is a fashionista. You talk about your own. What are you? Lawyer. And the annoying thing, Chioma now finally told us her beef with Faith. So you guys, let's give you the gist. She was like, when you walk into a place, they have queens, but then this crown belongs to me. She even came with
what's
crown.
up with them and this queen's thing? Like I said, if you're a queen, you're a queen.
You don't need
Queens
to
don't
announce.
themselves.
See, queenship is not even about the amount of money in your account. I tell you, class, you can't buy it.
There are some people, and when they walk into a room,
You just know that this person is it's the class, it's their confidence, it's the way they carry themselves, their charisma and everything.
Yes.
That's the vision of class. When they open their mouth to talk, they are not spilling rubbish. You could pick out bits and pieces of what they are saying. They are making sense at every point. That is class. Then add class with money. That is faith. You would have said, preach on, sister.
Right on.
Thank you.
So I like girls, ladies, women, like Iyabo, Chioma. Like I would say, if you know these women, like of course I know some of their friends and families are watching this. Like those of you that are brutally honest, that you know that okay, call a spade a spade. Call these people, talk to them, tell them the truth because
It's not giving.
it's not giving a beg.
It's giving classlessness.
It's giving all these, like according to Faith Primary 2,
yeah, you know all those jealousy. The jealousy
like,
is too
and it's not
much.
making them, according to my friend, when she begins to dislike you, like there's nothing that can be done about it. According to her, she said, even with all these Faith's I say Faith Choma's beautiful makeup, like when she looks at her, like she doesn't see that. And it's true.
Especially Tanya. I know Tanya has not done any special thing to annoy me, but the fact that she doesn't even say the truth, she's always trying to
Please, she's,
please
I
them.
think she's a people pleaser.
Everything about her is just one. If I just see her, very pretty girl, but in my eyes, just go and just tell her, just go and sit down. And Dr. Rommel can lie. Dr. Rommel can lie. Dr. Liar Rommel. I mean, what?
Ooh.
Why did you do that? Like the way he turned the story upside down, and I'm like, who? He said, the first time the issue basically was that when he went to meet them, the first time Faith introduced him to the group, right? And then she was going around and said, oh, this is Tiana. And Tiana was like, he said,
Tanya, not
why do I
Tiana.
keep calling her Tiana?
Tanya Omotayo, yeah.
This is Tanya. Do you understand? And he was like, Tan what? She
Like
now he didn't hear her properly. Him when he was telling Faith, she said Tanya, and then he was like, "Who's that? Do I even know her?" Yeah, Faith, let's Google her. And when they confronted him, he now said, "Oh yeah, that he was just asking her," and she was like, and she now said T that he didn't even hear what she said. And the next thing Faith is saying, "Let's Google it." Trust Showmax now, as he was saying it. Showmax was showing us the real thing, and you could see that it wasn't even
Yeah, and there's no
corresponding.
Faith that was when he was like, let's Google. Faith was like, no, stop it. Like they laughed about it, of course, because the people having a
Yes,
conversation.
maybe they
But
googled it after them, but it was Dr. Romeo's idea
I
for
can
them
tell
to
you they didn't Google
Google.
it.
But he said Faith googled it now.
I mean, he's just still trying to get, in the good side
Yeah,
of
of
those
all of them.
bitter people. But anyway, it now brings us to the scene with Miriam and her cousin,
And
they've been
these are,
Hadiza, yeah.
yeah,
So basically, Miriam struggled to try to conceive, so her cousin has, I think, had same issues and
yeah,
she opted for surrogacy. So
surrogacy.
they're in age, together. And, you know, you see, at the end of the day, I think we should just try as much as possible to really not be mean people. Like after everything, I just feel for Miriam. Like this scene, like it's not like I was seeing her in another light. Of course, what she did was wrong, but honestly, you said we felt pity for her.
No,
Now, like,
she gave us the season one Miriam. Like we could now see the Miriam
mhm,
because when she was even talking, I felt really bad for her, and that is it. So Miriam is really, from what they showed us, we don't know their personal life, but from what they've shown us, she's actually going through a whole lot.
yeah,
The whole wanting to have a child, trying,
yeah.
and I'm sure she has been trying,
And it's
trying.
emotionally draining.
It's
It's
emotionally
draining. It's
draining.
draining. Yeah.
But then some people, we're not supporting her, but some people do not just know how to put themselves together. Her
Yeah.
emotions is just flying everywhere.
Everywhere.
Do you understand? And then
Exactly.
she's now projecting the anger and the bitterness she has towards other people. Like
Exactly.
she's now lashing out on them.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
that's what is making her act
The
like
way
this,
she
yeah,
is
towards them.
acting. Yeah.
But sister, you don't have to do that. We know you're going through a lot, but that's why you have your spouse or you have a family member or your close friends. Because as far as I'm concerned, none of these ladies are your close friends. I know this is just a show, so allow us to enjoy it. You don't have to be the villain in the movie for us to enjoy. Do you understand? We know you're going through all of this, but please try as much as you can to put your emotions in check. It's difficult, but put your emotions in check. Talk to the right people so that when you're out there, you don't give us. This faith we subscribe.
Miriam.
Miriam, you're giving us. It's not the one we subscribed for. It's
It's
not
not the Miriam
giving.
we know.
It's not giving us. It's giving us bitterness, no class, bitterness, and all. And you're a very classy person, to be very honest. She's one of the classy people. Her dressing, her physique, everything about her, it's really beautiful. But this anger you're coming with this season is not giving at all. She has lost all the ladies, and
Exactly.
in
And you can see like it's almost like she doesn't even have anyone in her corner anymore. Like for this kind of fight to have happened between she and Tiana in the
that
previous
was it.
episode, at least one of the ladies would have been there to so this thing, but like
None
it's
of them. Oh.
not nobody because everybody is tired of her BS, like everybody's just tired of her whole drama and everything. So they're all giving her this
Long spoon.
space. So Miriam,
You
please,
can do better,
you can do
okay?
better.
So yeah, it now brings us to the next episode of our auntie Laura. Laura is preparing for her wedding, and she has told us that for the remaining 2 weeks before
For
the
the wedding,
wedding,
yeah.
whenever she dresses, she must make sure she puts on her veil. And I bet you it's giving. I mean, the black gown she wore for the dinner date
With
with
her
her husband,
husband.
it was beautiful
Yeah.
with the black veil. I mean,
Sorry, I just want people, maybe you didn't hear from the previous episodes and might be confused. But she's married and she has kids. Yes, she has been married traditionally, the
mm,
whole our own Niger traditional way,
yeah,
but she hasn't done the church wedding. Some people they just leave it in the traditional and cut, but some people still like to do everything. So
together.
what they actually like what they actually want to do is the white church wedding.
Wedding.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
she had a dinner date with her husband. It was
mhm.
beautiful. I brought up this
I
topic
know.
because of our auntie. I'm a sucker for love. I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for
I'm a
love.
sucker for. I love love. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, we should spread love. Like
Aha. So after that, of course, a brief scene of our auntie
Tanya.
Chioma, no, auntie Chioma, that went for a horse ride with
Oh,
our
okay.
Nollywood actor
Yeah,
guy,
her friend.
her friend there. And the next thing she says she doesn't like him that much. No, she likes him, but she doesn't like him for dating because he's one of her crushes. Abi?
Is I think he's one of her. The admire. I don't know if he's even
I
admire, but he's
admire
our friend. They both went to law school together.
together
But I think maybe he wants more. But she's saying she doesn't like people in the entertainment
industry
industry. Yeah. And
ahead.
it's very like everybody has their own
Do's
choice,
and don'ts of of wanting to
preferences
go
and
into the
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was actually a very beautiful one too. Anything that has to do with drama and love, my friend likes it. So I've mentioned that one for you people.
Anything that has to do with love.
And then it brings us to another scene. So you
Tanya and her dad.
no, 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 no. Okay, yeah. So there was Tanya and her dad. They have this
Yeah,
daughter and father relationship. It was actually a very beautiful
it's cute.
scene too, where they had their lunch
Lunch.
dates as
And
well. It
she
was
asking him if long spacing of kids is okay. Like I think she doesn't want to have a child soon.
immediately.
And that was like it's a choice.
Yeah, so yeah, it was actually a very beautiful
I think one
scene.
of her siblings, maybe her elder one. I think that one is like 21 years older than her.
Older.
Some because I know they mentioned something
Mm.
like that. So
So yeah, it brings us. Don't worry, I want to give you this floor to tell them everything, but I want to say it because I want to give this group this. We have two groups now in this our season two. We have the Jezebel group
and
and
the
the.
Queen Esther group.
So I've given you the gist of the Jezebel group, and then the Queen
That
Esther,
the bitter people.
yeah, the bitter people, and then the sweet people, the Queen Esther group. Now let's tell you, they had their own meeting too, and this was how it went.
Okay.
Tell them.
Okay, so basically, Laura, Faith, and Tiana had this lunch date together, and like I said, there's a big difference between these three people I mentioned and the other set of people that is Iyabo, Chioma, and Co. Like when Faith saw Laura, like Laura was the first person to come, like you could see the way they even complimented each other, even when Tiana came, like you could see this positive thing about them, like this when they don't want that drama, they don't want that bitterness, they just want to be friends and just be cool and just enjoy themselves, see themselves or themselves,
Themselves.
And then so anyway, they talked
Correction
about
fruit.
the Ile-Ife trip, and Laura was like, "Oh my god, I missed it. I was so upset that I didn't
Yeah,
go." And then Tiana was like, he didn't really miss anything.
that's all
And
though.
that's when she brought up the whole gist of she and Mariam
Mary.
having a fight. And when she said this, you could see that Laura was like, girl, you and Miriam have been friends for so long. Whatever happened, I don't think it should have led to the
To
both of
that.
you fighting.
Yeah.
Like, these are, I don't know, like, you
So you
can
see the
see,
dynamics of their conversation now. This other person, they even went ahead when they were describing the whole thing to Dr. Rommel. They went
yeah,
ahead
to even
to
act
even
it.
act it though. They even acted it. They shaded the conversation ended with faith in their mouth and the lay faith, the fight and everything. But this is Tiana telling these other ladies about the fight now. And see the way they are telling her. Even the faith that does not even like Miriam. Faith was like, oh girl, I know you're telling us this from your own perspective, right? I would have been very happy if we were even there so we
Yeah,
could judge for
yeah.
ourselves. like we used to say, there are three sides to a story: my side, your side, and the truth. Like she wanted to actually see from Miriam's perspective too, and she was like, "Oh, yo, see someone that doesn't even like the Miriam, oh,
Exactly.
but she had this to say," and she was like, "Yo, babe, you know, you can't." When Tiana
She's
was like,
done
she's
with Mariam,
she
yeah.
was like, "Babe, you can't say that. You guys have been friends for long. Don't worry,
Yeah.
you come off it. Like
Exactly. It's because you're
you get
angry and
over
your
it."
angry face,
Mm-hmm.
this is someone that like you said, she and Miriam that don't on good terms, but you can still see that, you
She had a
know,
positive thing to say.
exactly. See, right now, I know, like I've seen a few tweets on the X app where people are like,
Faith
faith is
is
being
fake.
fake. Well, if this is her being fake, I'm
I love
loving
it.
it. It's
Yeah.
in a good way. It's in a
Yes.
positive way. You don't always have to be bitter and mean. Like, and some people are just, real like that. Like, they are not just bitter people. We have a lot of people that are not bitter people. You guys need to
And
also
there's some people
understand
that
that
know how to put themselves together.
together.
Like
Exactly.
they just preach love and light, and they're not even faking
They're
it.
not even
But
faking
it
it.
comes off as
Exactly.
them being fake because
Exactly.
you that you're saying they're fake, you cannot comprehend. You're used to
And
fight,
there's a lot of
bitterness.
hate, there's a lot of bitterness, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of war, happening around us. Like, it won't take anything to just show love. Like, it doesn't take anything to
At
show
all,
love. So anyway, it brings us to the final scene of the episode.
oh.
So our king of fashion, Tiana, she had this runway show, and she also, Faith has been a model for years, so Faith was also one of her models. And I can tell you, this fashion show was big, when Laura even came, she came in looking very beautiful with her
With her
veil.
veil, I love her gown so much. She looks like a princess.
So anyway, the way the season arrangement was made was Laura, Iyabo, Chioma, Tanya, and Dr. Rommel. And
Friend.
she's gonna tell you what happened. Like,
No, I don't want to say what happened.
please
Like,
tell
I feel
them.
like you're not saying this Tiana's fashion show very well because I'm super excited about it. Tiana brought Paris to Lagos. See, you know those shows we used to watch, those fashion shows, the ones that they do in
Fashion weeks
fashion,
in Obodo
that
Oyinbo.
fashion week.
She did a good job. She did a
Ah,
good job. We should
see,
give it
no,
to
no,
her.
no, no,
Tiana, she's
Tiana.
really a creative.
Mm.
Like, she knows what she's doing.
No,
She
no.
dey really try. Like, we really
She
need to
was,
give
she
it to
was, she
her.
was born for that, and we're loving it. Give us more of that.
Yeah, and we also forgot to talk about the part when she was having a photo session with her son Tenor and this Onye girl,
Yeah, the fine
and
child.
yeah, and her husband was like, "Hey, how far? We really need to go." She has, so basically
Back
she has this major pain stuff that she needs
bone
to go
issue
for
that she,
surgery,
yeah.
But the thing is, when she does it, she won't be able to do anything, in fact, for like 3 months,
Yeah, she's going
thereabouts.
to be on the
Yeah,
wheelchair for like 3 months and
yeah. So
all.
she's just not ready to do that because that from what we've seen so far about Tiana, she's a workaholic. So what even was in the person who her son was like, Mom, like you need to do this. My dear, health is very
Yeah.
important. So, Auntie Tiana, we love you. We know you're busy, but please try and go and do this thing. I
I'm
beg
sure
you.
by now she might have gone to check it out
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anyway.
So anyway, the fashion show started, and girl, tell them what this
So it's
Laura
get head
Choma
him.
did.
So this is
This
Laura.
Jezebel group.
This is Laura sitting pretty with her fine princess dress and her veil. And then this is Auntie Iyabo. And this is Chioma. And guys, this is the time I need to tell you this. You see, Chioma is as ras as Iyabo. That is why they can relate. The only difference between Iyabo and Chioma is the accent. Take off the accent from Chioma. Chioma is as ras as Iyabo. I'm sorry to say, Chioma, we love you, but that is just it. Because you see the way they were all giggly and in a fashion show that everybody's happy.
The way they were talking about love,
They will talk and carry themselves up and laugh.
Iyabo.
And the next thing, my friend, next thing, these people were saying that, okay, the last season, she, Laura had a fashion show. Now this is it. Naomi here is a beautiful fashion designer,
Yeah, a
aka
tailor.
Obioma,
Yeah.
aka tailor, in the inside of the inside fashion line. That was what she does. So I'm trying to give you a scenario here. Now Naomi is a fashion designer, and as her friend, I just love looking good. I just like dressing up, right? And because I love this, I'm like, okay, it won't be bad to have like a fashion line, or no, not a fashion line, like a clothing line.
Clothing line,
Because I don't know how to, so I don't know how to do anything. I might just go to Turkey or go to China. You know, this their mass production. Tell them, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. I need my tag at the back. Hey, it's now Gelta's collection and all of that, right? We see all of you. So this is what Laura did in the last season. So when she did that and she introduced it to them, she had an opening, she invited these girls and all of that. Chioma is a fashion god. That's the only word I can describe. Sorry, Tiana. That's the only word I can describe Tiana right now with. She's a fashion god. How are you expecting Naomi's work that is rooted in the business? Naomi is fashion, fashion is Naomi. And you're not comparing Naomi with me, oh, that I just like looking good. And I say, let me just have a clothing line.
Exactly. Tiana is a creative. Tiana sketches. She can sit down in the machine. She will sew from beginning to end.
Everything.
Like, I don't even understand where the comparison came from. Like, why are they even comparing Laura to? They just want those women. They're always looking for something bad to bring out from every occasion and situation. Like they swim in negativity.
Like you needed to hear the despicable things
The way
they were saying, and I'm sure Laura heard. It was so like Iyabo was like, yes, show them how to do. It's not that nonsense. Like she was like, it's not that rubbish thing that Laura did in the previous season. That this is the original fashion show. Tiana should show them. And I'm like, are you guys even thinking at all?
I really think they must have told, maybe the production must have told Iyabo that, Madam, the season 2, if you're as boring as the season 1,
We'll kick you off.
kick you off the season 3. Maybe that's why she's trying
Auntie,
to be the
no,
top of the game.
no,
But
no, no,
Iyabo,
no, no, no.
please,
It's
take
not
so many things
giving
back. Like,
at all.
you're becoming tiring. You're sounding like a primary, according to Faith, you sound like a primary 2 child now. Like the bitterness, the envy, it doesn't sit
It's too
well
much.
with you.
Like we said, you see this thing class, you don't buy it though. It's not even about the amount of money in your account. And I keep using this fine girl as an example. You know, when people walk into a place, you know that they don't have to be too Queen Sheba-ish, Queen. But if
They
you
don't even need to
walk,
have all the money.
yeah, but if you walk into a place, you know that a queen is here. Their smile, the way they talk, like the way they carry themselves, you know that this one, she's not ordinary. This person is a human being. But you cannot just I'm here. Okay, I'm the queen. Bring the crown. What crown? Who is chasing you? Who gave you crown that you've not even earned? So yeah, that's that for that, and it was actually a very beautiful one.
Yeah. And then Faith came, and Dr. Rommel was like, "Is that not Faith?" And then I was like, "Oh, I didn't even notice
I'm
that."
not saying is that not faith, oh.
Like,
Yeah.
I never see the way he was more like Baba, you've messed up around Faith.
Just take your loss. Like
just take your loss.
it's not by force at all. And you know, like I keep saying, this relationship that Dr. Rommel is trying to have with the Jezebel group. You don't need to call their names. This relationship he's trying to have with the Jezebel group. The thing is, the only common ground or the basic thing they have to say about this relationship is faith. Faith is the only thing they have in common.
She's the reason for their
She's the reason for their gathering. So take faith out. This friendship there's no friendship at all. So she's just the center of attraction. She's the only reason why they are friends. You guys, come on now. You can do better. So after that, our auntie Tiana now.
After the show, yeah.
The right time to call Tiana now. I'm not calling Tanya.
She was tired, so she needed to go,
Yeah.
So Tiana left, Faith also left, and it was the remaining people, Rommel, Iyabo, Chioma, Tanya,
Laura.
and Laura,
Of course, Mariam wasn't invited.
Yes.
Because they said they don't want drama. But even as she was not even invited, she still received the gbasgbos from the house. Because one of those models came, and then Iyabo and Chioma, they were laughing. Say, this one is like, this one, they had palanga, the way they rubbish everybody. Thank God Iyabo did not say that Tiana did a trashy show. She would have said it.
She not fit, no way.
So sit out.
Anyway, they were just like chilling after the whole show, and then I think the whole Tiana and Mariam came up, and then Laura was trying to like say, like they shouldn't have taken it that far and stuff. Like we hear something about someone, call them together. And then the next thing, Dr. Romero, I be Dr. Romeo. Now so he say, but how did you even say it, sef? But Laura, you heard things about me and you just believe and you didn't even
First of
you're
all,
not even Laura's friend.
and she made it clear that she has told herself that this season, if she hears anything that they say her friends, she mentioned their name, Faith or Tiana says, that she's going to call them and ask them instead of doing the whole gathering. That she even talks to Tiana about it. And the next thing, Dr. Rommel is shouting, Dr. Rommel, did you hear your name inside the names she called?
You're
Did she
not her
say
friend,
Dr.
really.
Rommel?
You're just someone she sees in these gatherings. Like, I'm not even sure she's ever cried the phone to call you. I'm like, oh, how are you? Where are you? For her to, and the crazy part was even Iyabo trying to.
Hey, you know that thing she did with Chioma, she always wants to buy her matter. As Dr. Rommel, she said, Dr. Rommel, don't worry. And she started shouting, you heard something. You are a nonsense person. You are a very fake person. What's
The
this
same way
word with
the
fake?
same way they were talking about faith that you cannot call your friend because
And the
yeah,
next thing they started shouting. And then, you know, when you're going from 0 to 100, and
Laura.
She was very confused. And of course, in her diary session, she was like, she already knows that Iyabo is a crazy is a crazy person.
Few screws
But even if you're
I'm
crazy,
losing in her head.
she was not telling her that. But can we talk as adults? Why are you
Exactly.
shouting? Let's talk responsibly. You don't need to shout. I'm trying to make a point. She said, no, you will not tell me how to talk. You will not tell me how to talk. If I want to shout, I'll shout. And she started going off, and her mood swing was just everywhere. She was
I
swinging
really don't
left
understand
and
the guy
right.
for something.
Auntie
Something wrong with
Iyabo,
that lady.
where did that? Me self, I was even surprised. I'm like, who? Where is this all coming from? I mean, you need to do better. Oh. I don't know what the production have told you, but this is not giving. This is giving.
Please, if there's gonna be a season
I
three and
don't
you're
even know
coming
where
back,
to
please don't
say.
come back with this your
No,
thing.
no, no.
I beg, I
We are
beg.
not enjoying it. I beg. We like you. We love you. We love your work. You're a very good actress. But if this is your real you inside your house, no, no, we
Terrible.
don't want. Next season, just opt out. Don't tell them you're not interested again, please. We don't want this negative drama. It's not giving at all.
Yeah, so this brings us to the end of this episode video. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button, like, share, comment, and we'll see you next week, for another video. And we also have other videos,
Okay.
that um we
Post.
make. Like it's not just the Real Housewife review. We have other interesting videos that will talk about real life, things happening around, real gist, just vibes with us and stuff. So please check it
Do
out.
well to check them out. They are
Yes.
really educative and entertaining. Trust your girls now. We give you premium entertainment. So please do not forget to go back to those videos, like, share, comment, and yeah, tell us what you think about this Real Housewives of Lagos too. We can't wait to read your comments. So we love Auntie Priska. We know you're coming for us back to back. So we're waiting for your
They give us
comments.
that like she's not even sugarcoating anything with anybody. She's telling you how she feels about them.
So yeah,
So
thank you
thank you
very
guys.
much.
Yeah.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.